Casio's newest MTG series G-Shock leaves behind the circular bezel and introduces an eye-catching 12-sided polygonal bezel, along with some other design changes to tempt you into splashing out nearly £1,000 on one. So has the strategy worked? Oh yeah. I've had this for nearly a week and it's unlikely to leave my wrist without a fight. It looks and feels every bit of that price, and I love the more hardcore style of this model. Like many of G-Shock's watches over the past couple of years, the MTG B2000 uses a carbon monocoque for lightweight and strength. So here the monocoque holds the watch's brains and it's surrounded by a metal frame and a metal bezel. The ion-plated bezel has this polygonal 12-sided shape and a really lovely polished shine. G-Shock's decision to make the bezel separate to the case means it can produce these in different colours, and there's a few different models that looks quite different to previous versions. The watch's face is covered in sapphire crystal. The metal strap is superb, and what makes it so are these resin sections on the underside. These increase comfort considerably and have stopped the strap catching and pulling on my wrist hair, and have reduced the weight by 15% compared to the previous MTG B1000's metal straps. The strap is attached to the body with some quick release pins if you want to change it, but the segments are secured using a normal pin. These were harder to extract than I've encountered before, and I needed pliers to pull the pins free. So what does this all mean on your wrist? Well, it's a tiny bit deeper at 15.9mm and a tiny bit heavier at 156 grams compared to the MTG B1000. But as I've said, the metal bracelet is considerably more comfortable than the urethane strap. And even though at 55mm the case is obviously large, it's really well proportioned, and those weight savings and that comfortable design means I haven't found it annoying. And although it does catch on shirt sleeves, it really hasn't bothered me at all. I love the sheen from the sapphire glass, the improved clarity of the subdials, and the industrial look of this knurled crown. The addition of a fourth button gives the case a more balanced look too, and the action of these buttons is wonderfully dampened. The MTG B2000 uses solar power, which Casio says will last 5 months on a full charge, even without seeing any additional sunlight. And this powers a Bluetooth connection. The one new feature here is a self-check mode, where the app makes sure the time is correct, the battery is charged, and the hands move as they should. The time on the watch is set using the app or a multiband 6 connection. And as always, the app has worked without a problem. It's fast, the connection is stable and simple to set up, and I really like the clean design and the overall speed. Back to the watch, let's take a look at the subdials. The top one here shows the 24-hour hand, the lower one is for the world time, and this one is for the mode. By default it shows the day, but you can use the mode button to cycle through the stopwatch, the timer and the alarm. You can press the reset button to move the hands out of the way so you can read the subdials easier. The new polygonal bezel really gives the MTG B2000 a character all of its own, without losing the distinct look of the MTG series, and the improvements in comfort make it easy to wear all day long. So I do think it's a great buy, and I definitely choose the one with the metal bracelet this time. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Andy Boxall, and do subscribe to see future watch, wearables and tech videos.